So yeah, like what I was saying, like you just in your last episode, you had said that you know, I want to see my grandkids one day, right? And
That's a
that's what's
goal.
important to you, right? That's what's important to you. And so what you put those on your, your vision board. Hey, I want to see my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? This is
Hmm.
what, I believe in my heart that me and you gonna be friends for a very long time. I'm not just
Till the
saying
end
that.
of time.
Absolutely. I see this. I see our this podcast, this platform just blowing up and we still doing this, you know what I'm saying? And what does I know when you was in that revised moment, you said that you didn't give your time to celebrate that time, right? When they told you the
And then
cancer was
when I
there,
was no evidence of
right?
disease.
So what does the word survivor means to you?
I'm a survivor because I'm still here.
How much
You know,
so?
I used to think it only applied to people who had beat the disease. I
Mhm.
think everybody fighting, whether it be cancer or any other disease or terminal illness, anything that's trying to bring you down, tear you down, every day that you're here, you're a survivor.
Absolutely.
You know, and even if it takes me out, I'm a survivor. You know what I mean?
And I think actually is people like right now because we're talking about cancer, right?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people have beaten so many adversaries of life that throws at them every day.
Totally.
Man, we're living I say this all the time on the podcast, but like we're living a dark era right now.
Absolutely. 100%.
And it's just getting up every morning is like surviving to me. You feel me? Being a black man in America is every day getting up and surviving to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean that with all my heart. You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, we're talking about cancer, but it's everything in life. So many people can give up right now. So
Yeah.
you're able to sit back and watch the world in a very chaotic time right now, right? And say, look at me. If I can get up every morning, smile, you know what I'm saying, put my little makeup on, you know what I'm saying, get my nails done. Damn it. Why don't y'all do the same damn things that worry about what, these people doing in this world, right? It's hard to sit back and know what you're going through and look at the little things that people take for granted, correct?
Absolutely. I feel like that's like another part of this is like, because a lot of this is so tough and so hard that like everything else seems much smaller. You know,
Absolutely.
I feel a lot more like unflappable when it comes to like little stuff, like little things I might have like spazzed out or like flown off the handle before. Like I'm like,
I don't give a damn about that, right? Like
and
the cat jump behind you and tearing the damn curtains up and stuff like
Oh,
that.
I
You just
know.
be like, oh, that's okay,
I'm like-
baby. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm over here freaking out for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what happens, right? Dealing with such a sudden thing like that is just like those small things. Like those are wins. You have to be able to see that and experience that, right, in real
Yep,
time.
absolutely.
So I'm so glad you got past that part of the segment, but we're gonna turn it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna call this segment "Hey," and that's what I want to talk about. What's the funniest or most random thing that happened during treatment?
Oh gosh. Well, because I have breast cancer, I'm often like topless or shirtless or,
Oh,
and I've had
shout
lots of
out.
so many scans and things. And I don't know, I think there was one younger gentleman that had to help with a scan one time. And he tried his damnedest to keep me as like covered up and I'm like,
Hey, no
just
Diddy,
take it
man.
off.
No.
So embarrassed, red faced, like trying to
Wow.
avert. And I'm like, just take it off. I don't need the towel draped over the other boob. And like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like I don't care.
You-
Like, let's just
Hey,
get
don't
this
shave
over
my
with.
game. You'll say what it is, what it is. You're saying if you ain't seen it, you've seen them. You know what I'm saying? So that is crazy. Though. I've never thought about that. You'll say like exposing yourself to, these doctors and nurses. I know when I do physicals, one of my friends is a doctor, and before she moved on to a better job, she's still a doctor, but she went to another place, and I would never do a physical with her. And she's like, "What? I've seen. I mean, like I'm your friend, but I'm your doctor. This is what I do. I've seen more dingalings in my life that I want to admit to, but I'm like, but you ain't gonna see this one. You know what I'm saying? I get nervous. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like especially with female doctors. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like hold on. I'm not saying I enjoy man doctors, but I do female doctors, but it's just like just the thought of a woman seeing my body outside my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
what if I'm not ready?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
I've lost all, like, I don't have any like modesty. I don't care. I'm like,
So you just like, hey, you see the boob, you see one boob, you see them all, huh?
you've seen them all. Yeah. I will
That's
say it's a little
crazy.
harder now because I've had surgery and radiation that I'm like, I don't want to use the word deformed. I hate that, but it does look weird, you know.
Right.
For a while, it was hard for me to even like look at it, and so I felt weirder about other people seeing it. But I'm at the point in life, I'm like, don't give a
It is what
shit.
it is.
Yeah, that's what it
Absolutely.
is.
Did you ever have a main character moment in the hospital? Like, yeah, I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? Any one of them moments?
I feel like that all the time, you know. Unfortunately, I feel like I am usually one of the younger people there. Like when you get chemo, you're in a room. It's in an infusion suite or center, and it's open. There's
What was this
chairs.
for? Explain that for me, please. What's
Well,
that mean?
because they call it a suite, but
Okay.
it's really just a room, a big room. And it
More
kind
people
of,
in there or just you?
well, chairs, they go all in a circle around this whole room.
Wait. Is more
It's
people in there?
open. Yeah.
What kind of damn suite is that?
What?
That's not a suite. That's a hall. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
everybody's in a room and just
It's like a big
boobs
room.
out?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but when you're getting chemo.
See, I'm goofy like that. I just thought you'd be like,
Yeah.
but women were sitting around there with boobs out. It's just like,
No.
okay. I don't know. You got to teach me. You know what I'm saying?
No, boobs out are usually like in the doctor's office room, but
Okay.
when you're getting chemo, it's like in a big room. They call it an infusion center or an infusion suite. And it's like chairs kind of in a circle. And so like you're kind of hanging out with other people when you're getting treatment. And
Oh,
people are
wow.
there and it's not just breast cancer. I mean, all types of cancers are being treated and people are getting all different types of chemos. And like right now, the chemo that I'm on, I'm the only person at my hospital that gets the chemo that I get right now.
Oh,
So
wow.
everyone's on different drugs and stuff. But I'm usually on the younger side. It's usually a little bit older people that are in there. So yeah, I do have like the main character moment where I feel like, you know,
Hey, yeah. Come Ashley, bitch.
I bring a different kind of energy, right? Like,
Yes. A big yes, I can picture that. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got this big personality here on the show, you know what I'm saying? Like when you allow it to show, you know what I'm saying, like we just get out that shell and let people see. You know, that's why I wanted to ask you these type of questions, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause these are funny moments that I want you to get yourself out of the seriousness of it, because we got so much we're gonna learn from you, not just about cancer, but just like life in general. And I said, like girls, young teenagers to mid-teenage girls, man, this woman right here is gonna teach you guys a lot about life. I'm telling you right now. So what is one of the guilty pleasures that has helped you get through it? Snacks, TV shows, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
yeah, before I was never a TV person. I've always been a reader, but I learned that when I'm feeling anxious, it's hard for me to read. So I've been watching TV. I love like mindless TV. So Love is Blind and like Real Housewives. And I love
You like the
Chopped.
reality shows?
I do. And I never thought that would be me. But, you know, I like the less serious stuff. I don't know. It's relaxing versus like real heavy.
Okay,
I
have
don't
you
know.
always been this way, or is it like
No.
during this time? So like
This
so
time, this is
this
kind
is
of
just
changed.
transition to like, and why is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this is not one of the questions, but I want to know that. Like, why has things changed?
I think just because I needed like lightness. You know what I mean? Like just stuff that's not so serious.
Okay.
Like like silly and just not as,
Something to
like
lift you up.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Like I used to be more into like dramas and action and like, but
Right.
now it's like I'm looking for like, I want to laugh. I love stand-up comedy, just music.
Have you watched
I've
Friends
always-
before?
Of course, yeah.
Nah, that's what get.
And Jonna,
show.
she got me watching New Girl.
Little girl, I've never seen that. Well, I probably
That's
won't
funny.
watch that, but I'll let my wife know about that one. So
It's
she probably
funny,
be watching
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's funny for sure. And
So you
food,
like music
I
and
love
stuff?
food. Music, I've always been a big music person. That's another thing I do like that kind of makes me feel normal is like listening to loud music in the car, in the shower, when I'm
What's your
cleaning or
go-to song?
cooking. Well, I'm a rap R&B
Hey,
kind of girl.
well, drop some bars then.
I love like bass and like just I don't know. It's a vibe. It's a mood.
That beat drop, I love that.
Yeah.
That's me too.
I
Like,
have,
can listen to- yeah.
I got two 12s in my trunk in my car. I love.
Wait, time out. Ashley is bumping like that?
yeah.
Oh, we are exposing this. Really? You got
I
two
do,
12s?
I do.
So you go to the hospital bumping.
I sure do.
So wait, that should be one of your, I'm that girl
That's how
moment. You
I
come in there,
like-
boom,
That's
boom,
how I,
boom.
like
roll up to the treatment center like that. Like, here come Ashley. That's what's up, though. I like that. This is one of the questions I want to ask you because we talked about this before, and also John has said something about wearing wigs. Did you ever give your wig for bald head a nickname?
No, but if I were, I would say it's not for you.
What about the rap shoot? You said that, just share that with me. You talked to me outside the show about an incident that happened that you lost all your hat collection. Talk about that for a little bit.
I lost my hat collection.
Yeah, remember, like you said, there was a fire in the house.
Yeah, there was a little, So I had this box and it caught on fire and had hats in it.
So you collected hats.
I'm starting
right?
over. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm usually more of like a baseball cap kind of girl.
Absolutely.
So
That's me.
I gotta I'm working on that. But I've been getting some of these little
What you call that, man? What'd you call that right there?
Well, I thought I looked like Miss Cleo a little bit, like I'm gonna tell your fortune, tell you your future. But it's funny. I didn't really like these before, but I'm kind of liking it. I'm like, am I just getting older or
Hey, embrace that. Embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I love it. I really do. I really like that. And then you also get different colors and, different themes on it. Like it's Halloween. You could have different themes ones.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I bought a bunch of colors and they just came this weekend. But I also want to say there's nothing wrong with bald.
Yeah, well, look at that. Bald head
Beautiful.
game, baby. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I actually, for some women, they're very self-conscious about it. And that's why I try to wear it as much as I can because I feel like it's beautiful.
Would you say it's because you're, a stylist, a barber, you know what I'm saying? We know about, play with your hair, you know what I'm saying? Play with it while you have it, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't,
absolutely,
you won't be able to enjoy or, really appreciate being bald, you know what I'm saying? Because we all gonna get there one day.
I miss having hair for sure. It's weird. There's things I like about not having hair. It's so I literally just put soap on the top of my body and it's over. I don't spend all the time with the
easy.
And I used to spend all this time styling it. And
now, since we're on that subject of style, how did you your sense of style or confidence change?
Well, like we've been talking about, self-care and stuff. Definitely kind of gave up a little bit for a minute. And I, that's the thing, especially with breast cancer, it takes your boobs and it messes with your hormones and takes your hair and all the things that kind of make a woman feel like a woman are affected, right? And it takes so much effort, right, to wear a wig and put fake eyelashes on. And, so I kind of just was not feeling it for a while, but I've been definitely making it more of an effort to, a little bit more makeup and just things that make me feel like me. I don't think it's necessarily a reason to not take that extra time for yourself, to look your best and feel your best.
There's one person I know you can look up to. You know this woman, my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Mom Dukes get up every morning and gets dressed every morning.
I love her. Her style. She's always put together.
So maybe you should take a page out of her book. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard, for women because it just takes time and effort and blah blah blah. But if you get up, I think make it like a goal to get up every morning and just put some makeup on. Can you imagine that just right there change the perspective of the day, right? Just looking in the mirror and looking at yourself, because chemo takes a lot from you, right?
It does.
With your appearances and stuff like that, right? So do people also lose their eyebrows in chemo sometimes?
So remember how I told you that I had that surgery and radiation recently? Mm-hmm. I had a 6-week break from chemo before they started me on this new one. And my hair grew out a little bit. I had 1.5 inches of hair. My eyebrows grew back in and it was cool. And then I started this new treatment and within 2 weeks, my hair is falling out, eyelashes, eyebrows gone. So,
wow. That's
yeah. So I gotta apply them.
Hey, it's without cancer, Ashley, that literally shave all them eyebrows out and get them tattooed on. You know what I'm saying? Because they want that on bleak type of eyebrows. I get it. I don't really get it, but I get it that talking to and living with a wife, you know what I'm saying, knowing that all you guys go through, you know what I'm saying, that this is the little things that man looks at and take for granted. A woman you learn to appreciate this, right?
The thing I miss the most outside of my hair would be my eyelashes because I'm not good at putting those fake ones on at all.
Right. Oh my, and I'm glad you don't, because they going too damn crazy. My KK, this one's for you.
We're
That
gonna
girl can
fly away.
definitely put them, man, she get them things that like spider legs on her eyes, you know? So, you good?
Yep. I just got
What's something you now celebrate that you didn't before cancer?
every day I'm here, honestly.
Cliche.
I wake up like, I don't know. It's crazy. I actually struggle sleeping more now. And it's like, I think it's because subconsciously, like, I just don't want to miss anything. I want to be awake and be here for everything. But like, you know, it's my son's birthday on Friday, and my younger son, he turned 11.
Happy
I
birthday.
just was just so happy. I'm like, I made it. He's 11. I made it to him being 11. And it just feels like a celebration,
That's what's up.
you know?
And this is that's so important that a lot of people take for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like literally, and we'll get into these segments, you know, later on, but literally you die every time you close your eyes. You don't even know what's going on in your house. You don't even know what's going on in the bedroom next to you. You know what I'm saying? You're gone. You know what I'm saying? People like saying like waking up in the morning, like it's like that is literally a new day. You know what I'm saying? It's literally you wake up breathing different because your breathing changes when you sleeping. Some people with sleep apnea, they stop, you know, their heart start
Breathing
beating.
all together.
And like, you know what I'm saying? They, like seriously, it's crazy, right? So who was your biggest rock during it all? And how did they keep you lifted up?
My biggest rock would be my mother, for sure. I think all the time, like, God knew I needed that woman. She holds it down. Like, between me, the way she takes care of me and my kids and shows up for me, like, you know, when I can't do it, she steps in seamlessly, like, and I couldn't do it without her. She comes to every chemo with me. And then, she, you know, the days I'm not feeling well, she'll help get my kids out the door for school if I can't do it. To, you know, all the little stuff that we do as, you know, moms, like grocery runs and cooking dinner, or, you know, I couldn't imagine, you know, I think about all these people that don't have that kind of support, because there's literal days where, like, I would not be able to, like, make my kids a meal, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
make sure they go to bed on time or check their homework. And, you know, it's crazy. And the second person, because I feel like I don't want to skip an opportunity to shout her out, is Jonna, and who you know.
That's for Jonna and Mama Dukes. Absolutely.
She's been my best friend for 15 years. And from the moment I told her that they suspected I had cancer, that girl has, you know, in any way she can, you know, shown up for me and come to appointments and surgeries and hung out with my kids. And I mean, she's sat in emergency rooms with me till 4 a.m. when I'm having crazy side effects from treatment, and kept me laughing and smiling, and, you know, sat in waiting rooms while I had surgery. And so I feel like, you know, I couldn't ask for a better friend, for sure.
Absolutely.
Of those two women.
Absolutely. You know, it's no mother wants to endure this. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know, no, like my mom lost, you know, one of my sisters passed away. And, you know what I'm saying? To see how my mom was just not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just clocked out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just knowing that, you know, every day, you know, you wake up, it's a win. But not just yourself, but for your mom and their family members, your friends, and knowing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's beautiful, you know what I'm saying, to have people with that type of support, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you shouldn't do this alone, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and they got to have all the patience too, because
absolutely,
I'm a little bit of an emotional roller coaster through this too. So for them to not just show up and be there and be present, but, you know, be patient with me, it's hard.
It's hard, but it's doable.
It is,
you know what I'm saying? Because
totally
it's like,
doable.
To have the people on your side there, you know, they're superheroes too. You know what I'm saying? Because when you down, they take everything in themselves. Because people sometimes expect that people that's side by side with someone that's sick or going through depression or mental health issues, right? That you can't have downtime. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes them special, because they can suppress that downtime for just a split moment to lift you up, because that's what energy does. And you know what I'm saying? When they refilling you with the energy that you have done, right? And they refilling you that. And when they see that, like today, before we got recorded, you lit up the whole room. I said, man, look at you, man. It's like, you know what I mean? Like I told you, I woke up not feeling myself today. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I was just like, just God. And then just seeing you just like refuels me, you know what I'm saying? Refuels me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really does. I mean that with all my heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, And I like to take this moment as well to say, you know, I'm glad to be part of one of them teammates. You know what I'm saying too as well. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? I really am. I feel like we started this this podcast on the basis of like, you know, just having a conversation with the world, you know, and you were just, wait a minute. This is really out my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? And just to see that you pull through and really get where you need, you know, where you want to be right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that is so beautiful. You have to take those moments and look back and reflect on the moments, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's the people that the universe put in your place
100%.
with you to know that, you know what I'm saying, like to bring you out your comfort zone, because this is you have such a story besides cancer that, you know, to relay to this world, you know what I'm saying, to lift this world up back from this dark world we're living into this, you know, loving and enduring, want to be here world, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. And I'm so happy that I can be part of that and allow me to, you know,
Well,
showcase this.
I feel like you do too. And that's where we kind of, you know, from the get go, where we kind of vibed as we both like kind of identified that in each other, that like we really been through some shit. And I think just talking about it and sharing, you know, how we got from A to B to Z to where we are today, and how we're still working on things and growing and evolving, and like just
Absolutely.
having these conversations, and then, you know, sharing them with people and inviting other people to have these conversations, that hopefully in our little corner of the world or the internet or whatever, that like, you know, it makes a difference for somebody, right?
Yeah. You know, and I know most people won't get, you know, this far into the podcast, you know what I'm saying, you know, to listen. That's the sad part about your lives, that you rather indulge into this hateful world. You know, oh my God, P. Diddy just beat his case, and everybody, you know, you see all the views on these things, the people acting a fool on cameras, and you got your, you know, so many views, and it's so sad the world has become that. It's moments when I remember, like, you know, you mentioned Miss Cleo. That woman, you know, we know all about her, you know, endeavors, you know, things that she did wrong. But I mean, she was what was, you know, people wanted to know, right? People was interested in stuff like that. And it's like, this is so many people fall for the, you know, the things that's tearing us down than it is lifting us up, right?
Well, we've definitely become like that society where, you know, we're only attracted to this negative stuff.
Yes.
You know, and I want us to carve out the corner of the world where we're back on focusing on, like, you know, being positive and celebrating our differences versus like tearing each other down, and, you know, and just finding joy. Like, that's my thing. I think that's my focus every day, is just finding joy in your day-to-day life. Like you said, you woke up today not feeling it, but like, you know, put your favorite song on while you're making your coffee, and take 5 minutes to have a little, you know, little concert in your kitchen, or, you know, whatever. Like, you got to break up the monotony and change. You literally have to disrupt that thinking somehow.
Absolutely.
You know,
and that's what we're programmed not to do. We're programmed to follow the systematic, you know, what's going on in the world right now. We need to pay attention to it, right? And me, I'm so disconnected from that. I'm telling you right now, I'm so disconnected. Like, they can literally drop nuclear bombs right now, and I'd be like, what the hell's going on here, right?
What?
Like, I'm serious. Like, if it's going to happen, I don't want to know about it anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, seriously, like, if someone had told you, hey, you're gonna have cancer, you wouldn't want to know that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, no, I don't want to know that. I'd rather just catch it. You feel me? And just have to deal with it then, because, like, I don't want to know anything bad is going to happen to me. Like, they say, you know, like, if I do get sick and they're like, hey, I don't even know how much time I got to live. I want to live my life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? 100% to the fucking fullest. You know what I'm saying? Have no regrets. And I mean that. My heart, like, and that's because I get to, you know, sit here and have conversation with you. You know what I'm saying, on this platform and outside this platform. You know what I'm saying? You are my biggest inspiration. We had talked about it in the past, how when I was having these little issues with myself going on, and like, and my wife was like, look at you. Somebody come look at this. You just told Ashley, blah, 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 blah. And you like here crying like a little girl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you really inspire people. You really do. So with that in mind, you love these questions. This question right here, I know you love it the most. I love hearing these questions, you know, from you. It says, if you can go back and talk to your past self before it all began, what would you tell her?
It's going to get worse before it gets better, but it's going to get better.
Absolutely.
You know, before cancer, right before I got diagnosed the first time, it kind of just was hitting this spot in my life where things felt like they were getting really good. You know, at some point I'll share more of my story, but you know, life hasn't necessarily been easy, right? It's been kind of this uphill battle full of loops and back and forth. And yeah, things were starting to feel really good. So cancer just felt like this huge, just implosion. And for a minute, it just felt like that was it. It was over. It's not over.
Yeah, it isn't.
So it might get worse, but it's going to get better. And it's
I
not
know,
over.
I know a lot of people don't like hearing this, but I always say it anyway because I am who I am. It's just the beginning of life to me. Definitely just the beginning. It's the next journey. That's it.
It's turning the chapter.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? You said it earlier. The hard part is that the people we see now, right? They ain't gonna look the same when we see them again, but we will see them again. You're people throughout the journey of life, and we'll get into them segments on and on. But I truly, in my life, believe that, Ashley, and I know that sometimes it takes a little bit convincing to other people to understand that, but I am convinced in my life that I've met my wife through multiple people now.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's always been my wife. She's always been my twin flame. And I met her through multiple people. Not the ones that, not the ones that I'm talking about, my ex-wives. Not talking about them people. I'm talking about the people I'm meeting right now. I'm starting to see the version of her in all these people. And I'm like, starting to put the pieces together. Like, this is my wife back then. You know what I'm saying? She's revealing.
Your person.
They're revealing to you that this person right here, that she's showing you that I've always been here. My wife told me when she first met me, she says, I've known you for 1,000 years. And I was like, what?
It's beautiful.
So it wasn't she meant it by beautiful, that she meant that in her heart, that she's built like we've been past. I got engaged.
I know, but it just feels good in my heart.
Yes.
I hear you say that.
I got engaged 3 months after I met my wife. We got married a year after we've been together. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I knew that was a person. I knew, not because I wanted to get married. I didn't want to get married. I didn't think I'd find love again ever. And we'll get into those segments. This is about you though. What's the next
story, though?
What next for you now, emotionally, spiritually, or personally? What's next?
Well, it's for me, it's one day at a time, right? That's the way that I've been the happiest, is I don't get too far ahead of myself, and it's also something I'm working on. I think with a cancer diagnosis, it's kind of hard to plan far ahead. So, they say the way to eat an elephant is by one bite at a time. So, right now I'm really just focused on my family, my friends, being more intentional about the way I spend my time, being more intentional about reaching out, making memories, being present, focusing on self-care and taking care of myself so I can be here for as long as I can. I do believe, kind of back to what you were saying earlier, our reality is so personal. It's perception. Our perception is our reality. And
absolutely.
When it is over for me, I believe, that wherever I'm going, everybody's already going to be there waiting for me.
Already. Oh, the version I'm not gonna get into that, but it's like I see you sucking me into that, talking. I'm like, it's all about you, Ashley. But I'm serious. It's like it's so enlightening that I can watch, listen to this what you talk about right now, and knowing that we had sometimes had disagreements about certain things. You know what I'm saying? But like it's beautiful. Watch people walk into these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had these conversations on past shows just by myself. And I think you guys should go back and watch some of these videos.
Absolutely.
Also. What do you hope people take away from hearing your story?
Well, I just hope people realize that, no matter what hard thing that you're going through, you can get through it, and, to never give up, and, to keep fighting every day. Like we said earlier, being a survivor doesn't just apply to cancer. It doesn't just apply to, physical illness, but all the day-to-day life, hard stuff that we go through as well. Love, it's all about love, in my opinion. And, when you're having a bad day or struggling, pick up the phone, reach out, talk to somebody, do something kind for yourself, but don't give up.
How do you
Life
define,
is beautiful.
Absolutely. How do you define healing now? How do you define that?
It's I don't think that healing has I think of it as a verb. I think it's something that's constantly happening. I don't think it's a destination. I don't think that we are healed. I think that, life is hard and bad shit happens to everybody. We're all dealing with traumas and things. And, we have to actively want to feel better and get better and be in better places. And, healing to me is being conscious of that and taking little steps every day, whether a big one or a small one. you know, to constantly kind of work on being that best version of yourself. To me, that's healing.
I believe that, you know, also healing is an essence of ourself already. It's the part that reminds us that we're bigger than who we think we are.
Right.
Right? Because I believe that we have superhero powers, that we can heal ourselves through certain,
Agree.
acts, right? So like we're superheroes with healing. Our body was built that way,
Yeah.
So like it's just trying to find that link, or or fill those gaps in to where we were, programmed to say that we're not who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And we talked about this before, that God made us in his image, and that makes us gods. You know what I'm saying? And so if God could heal, so can I. Right? So I want you to take your time on this one. And this is our closing statements. Once again, I'm so proud of you to come on here and each week and just be with me, through this journey. I mean, like, Ashley, I was relentless to say some things, but like, these are precious moments for me that if either one of us is not here, we can go back and reflect on this and see those days when, I just love this. And this is what I always wanted for you, your family and people in your life, that they can just always go back and have this. Take for granted the little things that technology is meant for.
Can do for us.
Absolutely. So what's one word that sums up your journey?
Love.
Ain't that the powerful
See, and now
word?
it's going to make me cry.
It's so true, because people take that word for granted, right? They take
And it's all about love.
That's all this world in this life is about. Love conquers all things.
I feel like in any way that you apply it, I feel like, love is hope. Love is your family. Love is your kids. Love is your wife. Love is your husband. Love is your friends. Love is healing. Love is, it's everything. And I feel like it's the basis for everything. And if you really let yourself sink into that and come from a place of love, respond from a place of love, I think that you can't go wrong.
I didn't expect that, but it's like, it's summed up everything I've been talking about this week. You know what I'm saying? On the Banner Bros show, like, love is the most powerful essence that I believe that's what our journey here on this planet is, to find out what true love looks like. Because it started off with, so God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You know how that was implanted in you so bad? Like that's what that love was. And how can I ever measure up to that type of love? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not giving not one of my kids up for this damn world. But like, in essence of what it means, that love is the most powerful vibration.
Yes.
And it's the most powerful vibration. Because if you can just look at any day you have and just say, you know what? I love myself. And that would just change everything. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't love anything else or anyone else until you learn to love yourself. That's
and
the
it's
fact.
so, sometimes I look at like my kids, and it'll just be like a random Tuesday, and I just happen to look at my son, and sometimes I just get I get full of this feeling, and it's so like, and sometimes I'm not even sure love is like the right, like it's big enough to
Bigger than that.
encompass, but
Absolutely.
it's the only word that comes to mind to even get close to how that
Exactly.
feels. But
Because only word we
it's
get,
just
we
so
were given.
powerful.
It's
Yeah.
the only
But
word.
you
I
know,
mean, I think love is bigger than itself.
Totally.
Love is, the meaning of love is outside of our knowledge of knowing, right? And we're just getting little crumbs of what love truly is. You know what I'm saying? Because like, it's what I'm getting right now, the way I perceive that with you is like, that's the love I have now is like, man, you my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, and that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and outside this show, what family means, true family is to me, right? And Ashley, I just want to thank you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, sharing this, and I can't wait to have more shows with you. And I just want to make this statement today. Please take this time, reflect on these moments, because we can't define Ashley as cancer. I don't want anyone else to look at her and see cancer. I want you to look at her and see what she's about to deliver to you out of her own mouth, her own words, and her own inspiration, and what she's dealt with. So we got a lot to talk about. I appreciate you. We'll be able to put a link down as well. And it's not about the money, but Ashley do have treatment. She does have a family needs. So we'll be putting a link down there to her GoFundMe page. You know what I'm saying? Giving whatever you can will help. And I mean that. And also we'll put that book that you're reading, you know what I'm saying, in the description as well. So you guys can go and reflect on that book. And what was the name of that book again, Ashley?
It's called Love is Letting Go of Fear.
Absolutely. And we hate to say goodbye, but we have reached our time. Hey, I love you, Ashley.
I
and
love
I'm
you
gonna continue
too.
to grow with you, man. Seriously, I can't wait to have more
Till
memories
next
like this.
time.
Till next time, we love you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you follow, and make sure you comment. If you got something to say to Ashley, you want to say something to her, she's gonna be there to answer your questions. And if you guys are going through any type of cancer, you know what I'm saying, going through treatment, you know what I'm saying, she can share more about that, you know what I'm saying, with you. But hey, it is breast cancer awareness month, and I just want to say one thing: fuck cancer. We out.
Touch your titties. Check your tatas.
We out of here. Bye.
Bye.